Hello again. Interesting article on World Net Daily. 34 universities asked to fly spy drones. Now, the list that's online by Electronic Frontier Foundation also shows that the FBI, the city of Harrington, Kansas, the Mesa, Colorado Sheriff's Office, the U.S. Air Force, the U.S. Army, and the Forest Service applied for permission as well. Now, what's interesting is that the FAA has issued 1,428 permits to fly drones since 2007. I guess an important question that needs to be answered is, well, what does that permit allow them to do? Fly one drone? 10 drones? 1,000 drones? Who knows? It doesn't say. But that's a question that I think needs to be answered. What's also interesting, the article went on to say that 18 states have considered plans to restrict allowing drones to fly in their airspace. Well, I think that's real nice, but if the federal government mandates that they're allowed to fly, guess what? They'll fly. What's also interesting is that the London Daily, which is a paper, obviously, in England, reported that the United States the Air Force, is developing fly-sized drones that can sneak up, and whack somebody. This month, the United States Department of State, the Department of Energy, the U.S. Marines, and the Navy have also applied to fly drones. Once again, I don't know what that means insofar as how many each of those can fly, depending on whether or not they're granted, and I can't see that they won't be granted. Now, what concerns me is, as a private pilot, with the skies soon to be filled with drones, what do you think is going to happen when a small airplane impacts one of these drones? Now, I assume that they're going to be restricted to fly at certain altitudes, and they'll probably be low altitudes, but guess what? Airplanes take off and land, Remember what happened when that airplane went into the Hudson River? Captain Sully was flying it, and fortunately he was flying it. He was also a qualified trained glider pilot, which is why I think they pretty much all survived, because he knew how to use the energy that the airplane still maintained when he landed it in the Hudson River. And that airplane ran into a flock of geese. So, do I see airplanes falling out of the skies because of these drones? Probably. I mean, whenever you put certain objects into the air, eventually something's going to run into them. Do you not think that's the case? I hope that isn't the case. But I think that's probably what will end up happening. What do you think?